Hey guys, Oblivion903 here once again, and this is the second part of my Mario Kart 8 playthrough. Going to be continuing the Grand Prix on 150cc. As you saw in part 1, I completed the Mushroom Cup and got gold. Just going to dive right into the next one now. And as I said before, I have played Mario Kart 8 previously to doing these videos. I explained the reason why. Obviously this isn't a brand new playthrough. I am familiar with the track somewhat. I've tried not to play too much, but obviously it's hard. It's an absolutely fantastic game. I'm loving every second of it. So just going to dive right in with the next one. Just going to choose a character. I do tend to favour the medium characters, but I could mix it up a little bit, I suppose. Right, let's have a look. Let's mix it up. We'll go with someone a little bit different. We'll use Donkey Kong. Don't generally go for the heavy characters often. They're probably the class that I neglect the most. So we'll give this one a go. I'm going to go for the pipe frame. Again, I think I used that one for the last one when I was using Mario. Right, the problem with heavy characters I always find is the acceleration always lacks, but the speed does make up for it. So, nonetheless, I'm going to give this a go. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with the heavy characters. I do tend to lay off them a little bit, so I don't know how this one's going to go. But anyway, going to dive right into it. This one is the Flower Cup. As you can see, it's got the 4 courses, all original, as normal with the top 4. Grand Prix, Mario Circuit, Toad Harbour, Twisted Mansion and Shy Guy Falls. So just going to dive right in for the first race now. Right, so here we go. This is the first course, Mario Circuit. Off to a good start with the red shell. I'm not using it straight away. As you can see, Bowser's got a banana. He's let that go now, so that's his own fault. I didn't want to hit him with it because obviously you just throw that back and I wouldn't really get anywhere. But I've got the 3 bananas now. The cool thing about this is they spin around you and they do protect you from projectiles, shells, and also the characters. If they bash into you, it can hurt them, which is quite good. Considering the bananas always being sort of my least favourite item in the game, it does make them somewhat better. So I've got to say, an annoying item in this game is coins. They do, like I said, I've explained their purpose already. There's the example of how the bananas can be useful. Yeah, I've explained the purpose already in the last part, but I do find sometimes that as an item they are a bit annoying, especially if you say second or third and you could do with just that one red shell just to give you that lead, and instead you get a coin. In your time of need, that is the last thing you want. But like I said, they do serve the purpose, but there is enough of them on the course that you could just pick up the ones on the course and just be done with them as an item. Right, it looks like he's quite close. I'm just going to keep hold of this just in case he gets ahead. I knew he was going to do that. I saw that item in his hand. But there we go, use it on Bowser instead just to keep my second position. I hope this Grand Prix goes my way, because like I said, I don't generally use heavy characters, so in a way I'm at my own little disadvantage here. But 3 red shells should do nicely. I'm going to try and keep hold of these throughout the rest of the race. Right, there's 2 of them gone, but I did use this trick of using them as a sort of a bashing device as you drive past them. So that sometimes does come in handy, and like I said, they're good to deflect items as well when they're spinning around you. Sometimes they can save your skin without even realising. I did not mean to do that. Did not mean to throw it forward. Thankfully, though, I think the red shell was meant for maybe whoever's in second place at the minute. That's another thing. They do show up behind you, even if they're not meant for you. It's sort of because they are coming in your general direction. So sometimes you've got to sort of maybe look behind you and see whether the red shell is actually coming your way before you deflect it, just so you don't waste a perfectly good item. But that was off to a brilliant start. I came first in that race, so just going to go right into the second one now. Right, this one is called Toad Harbour. Quite a cool race. It does remind me a little bit of a few levels from the Wii. It reminds me a bit of the Delfino Square, I believe it was called. It was a DS one, it was a retro track in the Wii. I don't know why, it just has that sort of, I think maybe because you're in the sort of the town, it sort of has that feel to it. That DS level was one of my favourite levels of the recent Mario Kart games. So I suppose I do actually like this one quite a bit, and that's probably the reason why. It's got that familiarity of the course that I really enjoyed in the last game. Oh, sorry, the last console game. There has been another one since then on the 3DS. Right, this is another cool element in the game, the fact that you can go sideways and sort of drive up walls. Right, it's neat to make sure you dodge these trams. They will hurt you if you ride into them. It can be done. Sometimes you just do it without even realising. But as long as you're sort of aware of where their tracks are, you can generally avoid them with these. We're going to try go this. I fell off the edge. I don't know why I fell off the edge. I don't normally do that. But just trying to sort of show you the different ways in the game. There is, for this course, a couple of different ways you can go through the course. So I'm going to try and sort of do all of them throughout the race. As long as they don't hinder my place, obviously I do want to come first. I'm going to sacrifice that. Have I got another one? Sometimes it is nice to sacrifice your item for another one with the hope. Obviously you might get something a bit better. This is a little shortcut. Like I said, I just want to point that out. There is an item there where the tram went, but obviously I couldn't go and get that for the purpose of the tram was there. Right, I missed it again. I wanted to go up there. But as you can see, it generally doesn't really take you anywhere different. Just you go on top of that roof and end up here. But still, I did want to go a bit. But never mind. Right, that wasn't my best move. It looks like the other races are too far away though. At the minute, that it didn't really cause me any hindrance. That might though. Sometimes it's just silly moves like that that can really cost you. Yeah, it looks like one's starting to get quite close. I hope I don't do something stupid. But all looks well. There we go, I've passed the finish line. I came first again. So off to a brilliant start really. That's 2 races, 1 in first place. That did happen last time though, as you remember. I ended up coming 4th in the other 2 races. Hopefully that won't be the case with this one. Right, this is the 3rd race. I believe it was called Twisted Mansion. Yeah, it says it in front of the door. Yeah, I sort of skipped over that bit a bit quick there. Right, I'm going to use the draft from Bowser to get ahead of him, and also I've knocked him out with 2 of my bananas. Although now he's gone past me after getting hit there. Right, so all 3 of my bananas there basically got used as shields, basically bashed off them. So that is one good thing bananas are for. Like I said, I'm not really a massive fan of the bananas. Like I said, I'm currently in 4th place, and this is what happened last time. I did end the last 2 races of the Mushroom Cup in 4th place. So I really hope this isn't a repeat performance from last time. I really hope I can keep the 1st place. That wasn't too good really. But it's still early days. I'm only just starting lap 2 now, so hopefully I can redeem myself a little bit. Right, a good item will really sort me out at this point. Right, it sucks I completely missed those boxes there. I was hoping to get one, but did I get one actually? I've just got a red shell. So that's quite handy. I'm currently in second place. Hopefully I can catch up and get the first by the... Not if I do that. That was one of those occasions. I saw that coming, but at the last second there was nothing I could do about it. So currently not doing too great at the minute. I got hit by my own projectile. That's not good. This is not going well at the minute. I'm using them at the complete wrong time. I think I'm sort of panicking with the fact that I'm on the last lap and I'm currently doing pretty damn bad. Right, one mushroom is not the best item. I could do with something a lot better at this moment in time. Oh, that was pure luck! I came first again. Fantastic. That was complete luck. I was a few seconds to go. I was lagging behind so much. Luck really was on my side there. I was expecting that to end horribly. I was expecting to come about 6th. I was literally on the last leg of that level and managed to come first. So brilliant. That is 3 down, 1 to go, all in first place. So fingers crossed I can keep this going. This one is called Shy Guy Falls, and it is the final level of the Grand Prix. Right, this item I believe could be the first time I've used it so far. This is a boomerang item. Obviously it operates like a boomerang, like it should. Basically you send it across and it will come back to you, so it can catch people both on its way out and on the way back, so it is quite cool. I've got the fire flower again. Hopefully I don't get hit by my own projectiles this time. Just going to send that across and just try and hit everyone. I did get hit by something though. There we go, Bowser hit, but I just got hit by his banana as well. So that's sort of tit for tat, I guess I can say. Right, in 5th place at the minute. Not doing bad, not doing great. If I can come away with this with 60 points, all first places, that would be absolutely fantastic. So we'll just see what happens. I've got hit by the boomerang there, to come to the flying section. And currently in 5th place again. But I missed the box there. Just spawned just as I went through it. Very unfortunate, but not to worry. Anything can happen in this final lap, and hopefully it does. I'm just going to hold on to this for a second just so I can get a bit closer to them. Hopefully I can take them out with it. Right. Going off the wall is not the best way to do it. This item hasn't brought me any luck so far. I was hoping I was going to be able to catch a couple of them other races and hopefully get my position a bit further. Right, I'm very close though to the end. I didn't get another box again. That was the same place. Right, currently 2nd. I think that's going to be my position. No, it's not. Oh no. Oh, as if I'm 4th. Right. Not ideal. As I said, anything can happen in the final lap, and it did. Came fourth, but that is still a first place victory nonetheless. That's what I'm after though. Obviously the 60 points would have been ideal, but you win some, you lose some. I've got the gold, so that's enough for now. I will be going on to the next cup in the next video. Right, so there we go, that is the Flower Cup completed, first place. Right, I've collected 1100 coins now. As I've said, I've always been playing the game a bit, so I've got a new vehicle customization option. And yeah, came first place, 7 point lead, 54 points. It would have been 60 if that last race went in my favour, but never mind. Going to be moving on to the next cup in the next video, which I will be doing now. So thanks for watching. Please check out the next one, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Until then, bye for now.